Hey guys, how's it going on? So I am back again with another episode on Jarvis with JavaScript. So before we get started, I want to tell you that I have made a lot of changes to this Jarvis, and in this episode I am going to explain you that what are those changes and how we did them. Don't worry, I am not going to make this video so lengthy, and I am not going to show you how to do these changes because those are very minor changes, and I am going to just simply show you that how you are going to do them. So first of all, you could see that we changed the timer, we added some text onto these buttons, and there is one more change which I am going to show you just a minute. And you can see here, make me small. Now what does this do? I will tell you in a few moments. And you can see that we have removed the chat section directly. I've simply removed the chat section. Why? Because when I make it small, the chat section is not gonna be visible, so I removed it. So first of all, let's start with this change. Now keep observing at this part where my cursor is now. Okay, so when I click on start recognition, you see another button comes up. Shut down Jarvis.
Okay, sir, I will take a nap.
And on here, on the top, you could see that I changed its title. Now, currently, guys, I have not updated this source code into the live project. So the live project will not be anymore like that. And what happens with the stop recognition? Sometimes Jarvis is speaking something and it automatically takes its own command. So that is the reason, if you don't want it to speaking and listening at the same time, you can stop recognition in between. Now there are some more changes which have to be done. We will be doing all of them in the series itself. Okay guys, fine. Now let me show you what this make me small does.
Ready to go, sir.
So guys, did you saw that when I clicked on it, it opened up the same thing, but this is replaced with a button. Now the start recognition button is this thing, okay? And what I actually tried some other thing also. What is that? Okay, let me explain. I am opening up my console. You could see this scripts may close only the windows that were opened by them. So what did? I just simply said that when I click on this new part, okay, let me show that to you. Okay, window not close. When I clicked on that make me small button, then window should close itself, but it is not because it is prevented by the browser. So that is the reason it is not happening. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. So that just happens. And what about this guy? Now I am simply closing this tab, guys, the bigger one, so that I could show you what this smaller one can do. Okay, so here I have it. So why I did this? Okay, I can't open the tab again and again, right? So what I did is simply open the smaller tab so that we don't actually need to switch windows again and again. Now how is this idea? Let me know in the comment section. So when I click on here, just see what if I can simply use my commands. Okay, open GitHub,
Opening GitHub.
open my Instagram profile,
Opening your Instagram profile.
and all this just happens. By the way guys, follow me on Instagram. It has to be done, right? Okay, leave this. And other things it will open in a large window. That is fine. And now what I'm going to show you is what about things which have to come in a large space. How can it make itself big? Like we have that command, right? Change my information.
Opening the information tab, sir.
So guys, did you saw that it is automatically opening a bigger window, right? And now my data has been removed from here. Okay, that's okay. Now if I say close this,
Closing the tab, sir.
it is again becoming small, and that is something epic, right? Shut down Jarvis,
Okay, sir, I will take a nap.
and I can close this now if I want. Okay, so how have we done each of them? Let me just give a brief overview over that. And now my data is removed. As I said, I have to enter some data, so I'm just entering some random data, simply null everywhere. so that it doesn't give me entire complete information. So that is the reason I'm doing that. So guys, now first of all I changed this timer. How did I did that? I'm gonna explain you that right now. So it should be, yeah, this was our previous timer, and what we did is we simply changed it. Okay, we simply commented it and we created a new one. Format AMPM, I mean format it in AMPM form. Actually I copied this code from Stack Overflow, so yeah, but let me explain it to you. We are passing in the current date into this function from here. And what is the date? Date is actually a variable we created at top using JavaScript date object. Okay, and we have hours, we get minutes, and we have an if condition whether to give AM and PM based whether the hours is 12 or more than that. And then we are using a modulus to actually make it 12. Okay, something less than 12. Like we can't have hours in something more than 12, right? So that is the reason this is here. And similarly this one, the hour 0 should be 12, right? That is the reason we are doing this. And then similarly we have it for same thing for minutes. And here this is the actual time string that we are getting here. This is the actual time string we are forming using these variables which we created above. Okay guys, and then I'm in that element, time element, where we are adding that data. We are simply doing text content string time, which we did above also. And what is this current time? Let me explain you. I'm clicking on start recognition. Just listen this. What's the current time?
3:49 p.m.
What's the internet connection status?
You are online, sir.
What's the current charging status? What's the current charge?
The current charge is 89.
And here it is. And one more command I should have, I just forgot that command. What is that? Is the charging status one. Okay, it's here. What's the charging status?
The current charging status is plugged in.
And guys, that is something I did really awesome in this update. So what we did is simply, okay, let me show you. So this thing I hope you understood, right? Okay, fine. And here on top here I created some variables for charge status, connectivity, current time. After this, the default charge status is to be unplugged, right? But if it is plugged, then it will automatically become plugged in. Okay, fine. Now what is happening?
3:49 p.m.
Shutdown.
Okay, sir, I will take a nap.
Now it will not interrupt anymore. Okay, so here you have chart status unplugged. Fine. Now we are going here. I changed this thing from ternary operator to an normal if else condition because we got two commands or two lines of code now, right? And here simply if it's online, I'm saying turn connectivity variable into online, similarly offline in else condition. And for the battery part, as it is becoming online, sorry, this is the internet connectivity part only, this is the set interval part, so that is the reason it is also the same code. And in the battery part, similarly what we are doing is we are adding this one. Previously it was only this much, that is battery object dot level times 100, but now I have add something called 2 fixed to 2. 2 fixed to 2, what does it do? It gives two integers after the decimal part. That is it, that is its job. If it is something more than like if it is 89.78, 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that, it will just simply stop it after two decimal digits. Okay guys, this is fine. And now we are simply turning the variable as plugged in if it's charging, else it is unplugged. Okay guys, fine. Now similarly in the format AMPM also we are changing the current time to this string time, which is it is speaking us out, right? Now this time has to be updated again and again, right? It is only it will change after every 60 seconds, right? So that is the reason I am using 60 seconds as an interval. So this much is fine. And there is one more important update, not actually update, it was there in the previous one but I didn't explain it to you. So what is it? Now if I show you the shutdown command, okay, 1 minute, let me just search for it. Okay, here it is. Okay, so if you see here, we have something called stopping R is equal to true. Why are we doing this? For this we need to go to the on end command, and here it is, right? So I am saying, like, I don't want it to stop when I am actually not talking something. Voice recognition dot continuous is going to stop if I'm not talking in between, right? And I don't want that. I want it to be continuously turned on and don't stop automatically. So I applied some logic. I created a variable stopping R, full form stopping recognition. I am saying if it is false, don't stop it. After 500 milliseconds, again starting. But if it is made to true, if we actually want to stop voice recognition, then we have to make stopping R true, then end it, right? That is what this function does, guys. That is pretty simple. And what else did I forget to explain you? The main part. What is it? This thing. Okay, the new Jarvis window, which is the smaller part. I have commented the chat part, and yeah, we don't want it anymore. Okay, but if you want the chat part, guys, let me know in the comments. I will do something about it. Okay, so you can see this Jarvis window part here, and this is the new thing. And how do I do that? I am hiding all other stuff, only this part is looking up. Actually, this is a completely new thing. I used Css Media Queries to actually do some magic. I said when the width is 300, then hide everything else, only show this new element. But its default value is display none. It's actually not visible when it is in full screen. But when it is becoming very small, then it actually comes up and everything else goes away. How do I do that? Okay, I added another class, that is hide on small, to each one of them, and here you can see at max width 300 pixels, hide on small should become display none, and all those things should hide. Right, now one more thing, how did I do that resize part? When I am saying change my information, that has to come in big size, right? So how am I changing the own window size? So for that, let me just show that to you. So there is something called the resize thing. Okay, and how are we going to do this? So here we have what are your commands, and that change my information. We have the same piece of code in both of them. Okay, just see here, guys. I am saying that if it's the small window, so now I will talk about two windows, the large window and the small window. The large window is the default window and the small window is the make me small window. Okay, and this, if I'm saying that if the width is lesser than 400, that is if it is the small window, then resize it to screen.width. What is my device screen, that width, and device height, that height. Resize it to that width and height. Similarly, when I say close this, command, we are doing that if it is greater than 401, that is max size or default size, resize it to 250 pixels x 250 pixels, which is the size of our small Jarvis. Okay, so that is something I did, and nothing more. This is the same line of code which I explained. And yeah, there is something also I forgot to explain you in the tutorial series, but I did give that in the source code I have provided previously. So what happened is, when I created a variable called weather statement, and it should be here. Okay, so I created a variable called weather statement, guys. And why have we done this? Okay, I am going to the weather function now, and here we are actually adding some data to this weather statement as a string, so that when I ask Jarvis about like what's the weather, it tells me everything without opening a new window or something. But when I ask for a full weather report, it actually uses my location and search for it in Google, right? That is it, what is happening. And I have already explained you that how we are closing all the windows which Jarvis has opened, right, with a simple command, close all tabs. Now that is it, guys. Those are all the changes I did. And yeah, this button I forgot to explain about that. So here also it is similar, only here we have this, right, stop Jarvis button. Now this stop Jarvis button is actually not there in the smaller version. I think we have to add it, and if we are going to add it, we will do it in the upcoming episodes, right, not now. And yeah, this is the same code like this, and a bit change of styling in here. Okay, let me show you. Here we have stop Jarvis btn, right? The above one was start Jarvis btn, and this one is stop Jarvis btn, and same styling, guys. Just from left we are increasing its position. That is it. Everything else is same. Now that is it. Fine. And there is one line of code. What does it does? Okay, let me refresh the page. Fine. Now initially that is not there, but when recognition is start at least once, what happens? If I click on start recognition, it comes up. How do we do that? I am going to here, and if I say, let me search for it, hashtag stop. Okay, here it is. Okay, when I am saying when it is actually start, then show this guy. Okay, when it is actually start, show this guy. We can also do that when it stops on end, then remove this guy, right? We can also do that. So I just copy this guy, Control F. I'm going to the on end function, and when it is completely stopped, I am pasting this and turning this to none. And now it should close also. I'm saving it, and here it is. Let me refresh once. Fine. Now it's start. Hi Jarvis.
Hello, sir.
Shut down.
Okay, sir, I will take a nap.
Now guys, did you saw that it just simply got removed, and those are all the changes we did, guys. Okay, I think I didn't show you these commands, right? Okay, I have forgotten that, sorry for that. And yeah, I would also like to show you something. I think I showed you this function, right, that closing all tabs function. Yeah, I did show that. And then I would like to show you this YouTube command, guys. And now guys, I would like to tell you one thing, very important thing. Note this. I did this mistake. Now here I have fixed that. Okay, let me just copy paste this, comment this out. And previously what I did, that I'm going to tell you now. Previously it was like this. This is that YouTube search which I gave you as a homework to do on your own, so that you could have a better practice and better grip on it. Okay guys, so now what I am going to do is explain to you that how I did a mistake here. So I gave a command that whenever I play, I say play and say something. Let's take for example play Pokemon. What just happened? Let me show you. Okay, let me just show you with app proof.
Ready to go, sir.
So now it is ready. Let's test it out. Play Pokemon.
Playing Pokemon. Playing NG Pokemon. Playing NG Pokemon. Playing NG Pokemon.
Shut down and close all tabs.
Okay, sir, I will take a nap. Playing NG Pokemon, shut down and close all tabs.
Okay guys, now did you saw that it was in a loop, right? So why was that happening? I said play. Okay, I said play Pokemon. Then what happened? It said playing Pokemon, and in that playing it has play, right? So it was again taking its own command. It was recognizing its own command and launching it again and again and again. So it was actually in a loop, guys, and it took me a lot of time to actually figure this out, that yeah, it is happening something like this. Then I just removed this and change that keyword to searching YouTube for, and boom, now it's working fine. And yeah, after this I have to explain you some other part, that is those commands, right? Current time command and all that. And that is nothing. You simply know that we have if transcript includes this command or this command or this command or this command. Simply read out that, and I just add some random text which I would like to have, and yeah, that is it. And I don't think that anything else is left to be done, but no worries. If almost I explained you everything, guys, but yeah, here's that stopping our command, which initially is false, right? That thing we were doing an on and got it right. Okay, fine. Now guys, if you have any doubts within this, just let me know in the comment section. I have already given all the source code, the new updated source code, in the link of this description, and I removed the previous source code link from the previous video, that is the last video I said for Jarvis, but actually it's not. So I removed that link from the description of that video, and now the new updated source code is within the description of this video. And I hope you like this video. Here's our Jarvis, and guys, one more thing, the series is going on and many more epic updates are going to come. And let me tell you about the next update. The next update is about news. Jarvis will tell us what are the news updates for the day, and it will also tell us about the news updates regarding sports, technology, programming, whatever we want it to speak. So that will be our next episode about news on news. For that we are going to use a news API, so be ready for it. I hope you like this video, and guys, we completed our very first 151 subscribers, and thanks a lot for that. Guys, I want you to subscribe if you didn't, but if you subscribed, thanks a lot. That's a very good gift for me. If you like my work, I'm not expecting any gifts from you, just subscribe. That is more than enough. So that is it for this video. I will meet you again with another cool video just like this one. Until and unless we meet again, this is me signing off. Oh, that was a gentleman delivery. I mean, not delivery, it's a bye-bye statement. Okay, whatever it be, let meet again. Okay, I'm stopping the recording. Thanks for watching.